Randall will lead us in the invocation, and Steve will lead us in the pledge. Please rise.
Pray with me, please. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this wonderful day you've given us, Lord, and the opportunity for us to come together as a commission to make decisions for the city of Aztec. And pray you put your hand on us this evening as we make our decisions and be with our citizens and our employees, and just continue to bless us and bless our country and look over us and keep us safe, Lord. We ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, gentlemen. Carla, could we please have the roll call? Here.
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 Thank you. Okay, now we'll have the agenda approval. If there's anything that needs to be pulled from the agenda, now would be the time to do that. Hearing nothing, I will entertain a motion.
Mayor Pro Tem, I move to approve the agenda as given.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor of approving the agenda, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, citizen recognition.
We do not have citizen or employee recognition tonight.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
So that moves us into the consent agenda. Items placed on the consent agenda will be voted on with one motion. If any item proposed does not meet the approval of all commissioners, a commissioner may request that the item be heard under items from consent agenda. Hearing nothing that needs to be pulled, I'll entertain a motion.
Mayor Pro Tem, I would move to approve the consent agenda.
I second.
Okay. It's been made a motion and second. All those in favor to approve the consent agenda, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Moving right along.
I'm telling you.
Since there's no items from the consent agenda, we'll have, is there any citizens input for tonight? Do we have anybody that signed up? If there, I don't see anybody. Okay, thank you. So that moves us into our business item. Final adoption of ordinance 2017-454, amending chapter 17, section 17-3, safety policy.
Mayor Pro Tem, you can see this is the final adoption for the safety policy ordinance. As you can see from the staff summary, the commission heard the first hearing of this on January 10th. All the changes are highlighted in red in the staff summary. Captain Morris is here if you have any questions specific to the ordinance.
Nothing's been changed, though, since we heard the first.
I don't think so. I think it's the exact same presented the first time.
Thank you. Okay, does anybody have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay,
Man, we are
I'll entertain a motion.
Gary.
Madam Pro Tem, Mayor Pro Tem, sorry. I move to approve the final adoption of ordinance 2017-454, amending chapter 17, section 17-3, safety policy.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Do we have to roll call this one? Okay. Carla, will you call the roll, please? Aye.
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 Oh, 4.
4-0. She's always with us.
Thank you. Okay, so that moves us into city manager, commissioners, and attorney reports. Mr. Ray.
Mayor Pro Tem, I have one update. Every year we work on our YCC application. We are very excited to give a report back that says typically that we've been approved for our YCC projects. Historically, we've never known if we did really well or just good. And maybe that's just the range from our guys, that we know how we perform with our team that works on the YCC projects every year. This year, Chris sent us out the minutes of the meetings for the approval process, and I printed these just for my own benefit, and knowing that we're awesome, I had to look at the numbers, and I have nothing to do with the YCC application process, by the way. That's why we're probably so awesome. It's very cool to look at some of these communities and to see their overall average scores. Scores are out of 100, and to look at their scores, you see some people that weren't selected, they scored in the 79 range. Some people were selected, they scored 80s. And 80s are good scores if you're in the new school system and everyone gets a trophy. But for the city of Aztec, they go across the board, and it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 individual scores. Of those 9, 4 people scored our proposal as a perfect 100. And with the new grading system of a 10-point scale, we got A's by every individual. We had an average of 95.88 as our overall score. The next closest, I believe, is 92 and 93. So you look at the difference, and we rest assured of why we receive YCC funding and approval every single year. It's because of Chris and Kathy and Ed and Steve. The work that they put in isn't just to get approved, it's to be the epitome of what the YCC program is in the state of New Mexico. If you recall from the workshops, excuse me, you can remember Chris telling us all the time, the state likes our programs. The state likes our overall program, and then the programs we turn out every year, the process by which we go by selecting these, and then the support that we get from the commission. If I were the state, I would pick a city that throws out 95% approval every time as well. And so the risk of us falling down here to the people that get marked out, which means no funding, with the current staff doing the job they're doing, I don't think that risk is there. So as long as funding's there and as long as these guys are working on it, we see excellence, and that is by far one of the best ways of showing how great our team is in doing YCC, and a reason why the final products are always so amazing as well. So start to finish, we score high, we perform high, we get funding again, and we keep going, and that's an amazing project. So just a great job for all those guys, and now we can tell you how good those employees are. They're 95%.
That's outstanding.
Thank
Amazing.
you. Thank you to you guys for all the work you do on that.
This year, I'm going to join that team just to be a part of the process so that I can get my approval rating.
No, we don't want the scores to go down.
If we don't receive funding, then no, I'm just kidding. I'm not joining that team. I don't want to be part of the process. So
Thank you.
RFP just opened, I'll send you the.
yeah, I'm clocking out. I got what the mayor caught, and I'm a little sick. So
Seriously, guys, thank you so much for all the work you do on that, and it's such a great program, and we've had some great projects completed because of it.
Yeah.
You know, and
Everybody
and it gives-
benefits.
They do. So thank you so much.
that's all I have.
Okay, thank you. I guess it's my turn. I'm used to the mayor going
I know,
first. I did attend like a kind of a new committee meeting this morning for Northwest New Mexico seniors, and did the regular board meeting last week for Northwest New Mexico seniors, and not really anything. I mean, they're still concerned about the funding cuts and stuff like that, but nothing really new to report. The committee meeting this morning is to actually try to come up with some ideas for some fundraisers and stuff for food costs and to help out. So anyway, we'll see what happens. And we're really talking about moving kind of away from the term senior center.
Thank you.
Because, more and more we're finding out, I think, especially through the baby boomer age, that people don't consider themselves seniors. A lot of times. A lot of them are still working, a lot of them are still really active, and they just, and we had, Corey from Farmington, he said during our meeting the other day, he said, well, my parents are 80, and he says, my mom won't go down there because she says it's for old people, and she's not old, which is a great mindset. So anyway, but it's a new way to look at things and maybe get in some more people into the senior center. I think
challenge.
Thursday I have the EDAB meeting, and then next week is the MPO, but I will be out of town, and the mayor's going to cover that for me. So, okay, Commissioner Rogers.
I attended the San Juan Safe Communities Initiative meeting, and they gave a presentation on Civility First, which is a really cool program, but I found out that this week is National Random Acts of Kindness Week. So
Sweet.
If you feel like being kind to somebody.
I handed these out tonight. What are you talking about? I just spelled my name Sheri. You're welcome.
And as far as the senior thing goes, I got a senior discount at Kentucky Fried Chicken without even asking. They just applied it, so.
I take it everywhere. Baskin Robbins, everywhere.
I didn't even ask for it, though. He just like, I see the senior discount flash across there, and I was like,
Senior starts at 40.
there you go.
Ish.
So I can relate to the whole, I don't want to be a senior thing.
Right.
That's all I have.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Randall.
I have no report.
Commissioner McClure.
I would just remind everybody that this Saturday is the second annual Steamers and Dreamers over at the Community Center. And I believe it starts, the doors open 10, Ed? It's 10. Okay, the doors open at 10, and there's stuff going on all day there, so anybody who wants to come on down to Steamers and Dreamers. That's all I have,
Thank you.
Mayor Pro Tem.
Mr. Thrower.
No report.
Okay. Department reports.
This is going to be the shortest meeting
Last
ever.
chance. Okay, if there's no department reports, I guess I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Wow. Motion.
That may be a record.
No, one time it was 7 minutes.
Do I have a motion?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Thanks for showing up.
Thanks for showing.